Live from the only venue our current drummer is not yet banned from, it's Malignant Bear, featuring me, JD Grossmitz. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Tonight we have a very rare treat for you. Our manager, Huey, has elected to pick the game that we're going to be playing tonight. So as you can tell by the thumbnail here, it's a card game. We've played a couple card games on stream, we certainly like them, and Huey said that we would be big fans of this one. It's a favorite from his youth, and it's called Legend of Soltar. I don't know anything about this one. He picked it, he has it set up and ready to go, so let's jump right in and check it out. Oh geez. Okay, well, we can get through this. I promised Huey that we would take at least 5 minutes to play his game, so let's jump into that. We'll count the intro as part of those 5 minutes as well. So, as you can see, Legend of Soltar is the original roguelike card strategy game. So every time you play, it's different, and your goal is to get the cards up there onto the top. So you see they start out here, and you can draw more from the top up there. And what you want to do is just click and drag, and you can line up the cards like this, and you want to start with the aces up here, and then go all the way up from ace 2 through 10, jack, king, queen, and then line them up all in the same suite. And then to get the cards matched down here, you can just click and drag. Some very riveting gameplay here. Might be a little tough on your hands at times. You can click and drag to match them like that, and you have to do alternating colors. So thankfully, there's only 52 cards in this game, but within those 52 cards, there's apparently infinite combinations of things that you can do, which is just crazy to think about. Obviously, Legend of Soltar is it's pretty well known by anyone who was really bored in a computer class in the late 90s. I am no exception to that. I'm not sure how Huey found out about this game, given that he barely knows what a computer is. Of course, Huey, our manager, is an actual koala, because we have all made some terrible decisions in life to be part of a band that is managed by an actual koala. But regardless, we can get through this. Again, Legend of Soltar, it's pretty well known, actually. I had just never heard of it by that name, so maybe you've heard of this too. In which case, you're probably screaming at me of, JD, you're making some really terrible moves, and what are you doing? I was never that good at this game, so my apologies. Please feel free to backseat in the chat. We will almost certainly ignore it, as we usually do. But yeah, we promised Huey that we would do something that he wanted us to stream. We don't usually do that, but, you know, we're just feeling generous lately, and we will almost certainly be privating this VOD afterwards. I'm a man of my word. I said that we would let him pick the game. I gave no indication that the record of this would survive. So if you're watching this now, you're getting a rare treat, and the ever declining mental state of this once great glam rock band from Liechtenstein. So we're trying our best here. But you know, it's rough. It's rough being a glam rock band these days. Sometimes you have to do strange things like this, like playing Legend of Soltar on stream. Obviously, glam rock is not quite as big as it used to be, but you know, you gotta make do. You have to make do. Someday our big break will come, and Huey will book us some shows again instead of this. I don't even know how to describe this, but I can dream, right? So Huey also picked the background music, which is pretty good. I will give him that. We might be using that again in the future. That might be the only record of this surviving, so consider this a nice sneak peek of some music that you might be hearing later on down the road. So just some riveting gameplay here. With the blank spaces, you can drag a king there to kind of stack things up, which is good. That's how you want to clear the spaces to get those cards. And assuming we can actually win, once you do, there's a really cool animation you get. This game was renowned for its graphics back in the day, as you can tell. It's aged like fine wine, just like we have. So I'm hoping that you'll enjoy this. But again, we promised Huey 5 minutes, and we're coming up close on that. And you know, sometimes we don't like to spoil the ending of games on stream, so maybe this will be one of those. You know, if you really want to see how this thriller ends, you can play it for yourself, and you know, get some good enjoyment out of that. This was, of course, Legends of Soltar, a huge mistake. Thanks, Huey. But anyway, until next time, have a good one.